Hey, good morning, everybody. I promised you I would get back on it and talk to you about PCOS. For those of you who don't know, PCOS is polycystic ovary syndrome. It is a syndrome that can cause women not to be fertile. I know when in my early 20s, after I had my son, I was told, hey, had me fill out this little checklist of symptoms, and they said, okay, you have polycystic ovary syndrome. I said, great, what does that mean? They're like, well, it has multiple things it could mean, but pretty much it's telling us that you'll potentially won't be able to have children, and you're definitely not going to have children without any sort of medical help, meaning Clomid or in vitro or things like that. And the only thing we can do to help it is to put you on the pill. Which to me made no sense, because I'm like, okay, you're telling me I can't have children, but I have to be on the pill to regulate it. And the lovely thing about PCOS is it gives you, when you start to gain weight, you gain weight faster. And when you gain weight, you lose things like your period, regularity of that stuff. And then when you lose 10% of your weight, body weight, all that stuff comes back, and it comes back crazy. Anyway, fast forward, and back then I had known very little about it, and really doctors didn't talk a lot about it. There wasn't much that you could do. Now, some doctors were on the cutting edge and would give people with PCOS metformin. I never had anybody like that, because I didn't have all the really restricting symptoms, because you can have symptoms like facial hair, testosterone issues, all sorts of things, and like cysts, really bad cysts and all of that stuff, and I luckily didn't have any of that. So back then I knew it was an insulin resistance thing. The little bit of research I did, I had saw it, but because I wasn't really having the symptoms minus the fast weight gain, I really didn't think much of it and didn't really know about insulin resistance. So insulin resistance, I know I've talked to you guys before, which is that it's when your cell says this key doesn't work. So think of insulin as a key that goes into the cell, unlocks it, opens a door, and everything else can come in. Well, when your cell is insulin resistant, it's saying, oh no, insulin, you're not the right insulin for us. We don't want you. Sorry, I'm in the airport, so bear with me. Take a quick pause on that. Well, the cool thing about this insulin resistance is, well, that's what keto and IF fight. So keto and IF are amazing for insulin resistance. And well, at the Keto Summit, there was a girl there who was told she had PCOS and was never going to have children, and she did research and she found keto, and she was able to get pregnant 4 times. And since it helped her, she then started up a business helping women get pregnant. So she has since helped 55 babies be born. So the research isn't completely there yet, and it was kind of cool because Dr. Westman actually offered to help her do the research so that they can get that published. And it's just another amazing thing that keto helps with. And why does keto help with PCOS? Because PCOS is an insulin resistance issue where hormones aren't being transported properly because of the insulin resistance of the cells. So it's a really cool thing. I got into keto thinking it was just for fat release, fat loss and weight release, and needless to say, it has changed many things about me. I mean, thank goodness I don't plan on getting pregnant in my 40s, and now it's something I get to watch out for and hope it doesn't happen. So, but if you have PCOS, do some research. There's tons of stuff there for you, and I would love to hear about any other information you guys have heard or seen. But keto is more than just a weight release. It is a lifestyle change. It's a healthy choice. Let me know if I can help you with any questions getting started. I got on the scale this morning and have released 48 pounds. My husband, I believe, is at 60 or right at 60 pounds released. And I will do a whole video on diabetes too, and how it's helped him. So if you're not ketoing, think about it. Ask questions. I'm always willing to talk to you about why, how, easiest ways, different things like that. Also, intermittent fasting is amazing. All things that I've been doing for a few months now, so getting pretty good at it and still doing research it and tweaking it every day. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. I am in Seattle Airport heading to Colorado and going to a Clemmer seminar, Advanced Leadership. There are some personal masteries going on in your area. In fact, coming up in Honolulu, there is one November 16th, 17th, 18th, I believe are the dates. But if you have questions, just ask and I can tell you. I'll confirm that for you. Have a great day, guys. Love you. And don't forget to take a 360 perspective of your health, your fitness, and your life.